So I just figured something out. I was talking to a brother, and I'm going to put the video on online tomorrow. It's about I'm talking with Josh Sommer about Rosario Butterfield, that whole controversy. But anyway, at the end of the conversation, I don't remember if I was recording this or not, but I figured something out with him. Gospel Coalition and ERLC, they're actually genius. They're actually geniuses. Hear me out. I know that that's a little bit weird, but listen. They have come up with a way to have infinite clever sounding, wise sounding, well, wise and clever to certain circles. Let's just be honest about that. Not every circle. But they've come infinite articles and put absolutely no effort into it. No effort. You don't have to put any effort into it. You don't actually know anything. You don't have to actually study anything. It doesn't take any time, hardly any time at all. Very minimal effort. And yet you have infinite articles that you could write, and it makes you sound so thoughtful, so contemplative. And this is their shtick. This is their thing. This is what they do. I figured it out. You ready to hear this? What you do is you say, the church is lacking X, or like the church needs to learn Y, and the church, or something like that, some deficiency in the church, and it's never really defined. It's just, that church out there somewhere. The church doesn't do this well, whatever it is. You've seen the articles, right? And then you say, and they can learn it from, and you fill the blank with something that you wouldn't expect. So ready? Here's a perfect example. This is an article that came from Russell Moore. What the church can learn from Sesame Street. Think about it. Think about how many articles. Obviously, this is not every article. I'm not saying that this is the only thing that they do, but there are a plethora of articles just like that, where you say something like this: the church needs to learn how to do community better. And you know who can do community really well? Yeah, gangs. Gangs can do community really well. You know how I know these articles don't take any insight whatsoever? They don't. You know how I know? Because I made one up. If you remember, I did a video where I pretended to audition for the Gospel Coalition. You remember that video, right? And I did a video, and I made it all up, obviously. It was what the church can learn from daytime judge shows, like the People's Court and stuff like that. And I went through it, and I said that they do diversity and unity so well, and the church just doesn't do it very well, and we can learn from the daytime talk show. I had multiple points. I went in. You should watch that video. It's a good video. I also did one. There's one thing in particular that I noticed a long time ago, and I think that the church really can learn this from daytime shows, and it has to do with gospel diversity. That's right, gospel diversity. It's kind of, I don't know. Is it a sign of psychosis that it's easy to crack yourself up? I don't know, man. I don't know. I also did one about the real problem with how to talk to your kids about Willy Wonka. I made it all up. It's all completely, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. It makes no sense at all. I made it up, but it sounded pretty good. And you can easily see it on one of these blogs. So all you got to do is what the church can learn from, and then insert whatever nonsense you want. And then as long as it's surprising, like it's a surprising source of where you can learn. Because if it's not surprising, then it's not going to get any clicks. But if it's like what the church can learn from boy bands, like if it's something like that, then people will think, very thoughtful. This is their career. This is what people have made careers out of this. That's genius. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's give credit where credit is due. That is genius. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. God bless. Oh, I will link to my video where I do this twice and prove beyond all doubt this took no effort. I just did it really quick. I didn't write anything down. It's all off the top of my head. And I gotta say, it could be on Gospel Coalition right now, except for the fact that I'm blackballed. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. I hope it was funny. God bless.